days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe. There stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? It is Titillating Tuesday time, and you've entered the Geekosphere, and welcome to episode 110 of Titillating Tuesdays. And I just gotta say, wow, you guys made it to Inauguration Day yesterday, and you now have your freedoms back. So, unlike here in Canada, we're still waiting on that, but that's okay. Because a certain orange man is in office and he's doing some good stuff. So many executive orders written. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. All the best executive orders you could ever hope for in a president right here, right now, especially on this channel. Handing out free pardons to everybody that's willing to listen at this crappy Trump imitation. So, that being said, I want to say hello to everybody that's dropped in so far. I want to say hello to the one they call Tim, otherwise known as FK8C2005. How's it going, Tim? Nice to see you. And we also got Thetazoid of the Grid. Hail to you, Thetazoid. Nice to see you here, dude. And we also got the illustrious John Peterson. Hola all, and hola to you, dude. And we have our very own Vince Womack. Howdy ho to all you nerds and nerdsettes. Hello to you, Vince Womack. Nice to see you. And then we got the man, the myth, the legend, our madman number 4. He is here. Yes, he is. Nice to see you, dude. And we got everybody's favorite trauma warrior, Wendy, the one and only trauma warrior. Hello to you, Wendy Trauma Warrior. Nice to see you. We have the illustrious Real Wade Nation Gaming. Hi to you, man. And we got the other man, the myth and the legend. I'm running out of palindromes. The video game master himself, Lenrod. Hail to you, dude. Nice to see you, man. And we also got our very own Decepticon, the stunning and brave Megatron. Only here will you find Megatron hanging out with all the Decepticon emojis. And okay, well, hello to you. I dare not speak this name for obvious reasons. Hi. Be nice. So, oh my God. Yes, this is a Canadian channel because we're still under a certain type of dictatorship. Lord Thoft, hail to you, dude. Nice to see you, man. Great that you can be here. Another fellow Canadian. Nice to see you, man. And, well, that being said, let's get on with the show. And let's invite freedom-loving people here, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
New Beginnings, otherwise known as Tom, otherwise known as the Geeky Classic Leftist. Tom, how's it going?
Oh wow, that's old. No, that's been you used my dead name. Oh, for shame.
Oh my God. Cancel me.
The Technosapien geek, proud to be Technosapien, proud to be a fan of Elon Musk, but he's getting a lot of hate nowadays. I'm like, whatever, jealous people, shut it. You know, he's backing the country and trying to help improve it. And he's a man if you want help improving. He knows what he's talking about. I know, but people are going to be dumb.
In no way that was what they're saying it was. Come on.
Yeah, and hey, he got to have kids with Grimes, so he's lucky there too. Anyway, hi everybody. Yes. By the way, I holding in my hand right now, Transformers Devastation. I pulled it out to start playing again because if anybody gets a chance, go back and watch the rewind. Your presentation of that scrapper was amazing. I watched it from start to finish. What a video, and I want one now. Oh, it was so cool.
I almost went 4 hours.
I know. I had to walk away from the room a couple times. Like, well, this is long, but still, I watched it. So it was awesome because it's a really cool. It's huge too, man. Devastator's going to be massive. Holy
That's
crap.
right. So huge, amazingly huge.
What a video!
That's all I can say about that. I know, right? So, hey, Dark Helmet, how's it going, man? Nice to see you, dude. And next we got a frozen popsicle all the way from Texas. Frozen pop. How's it going, man?
I am slowly warming up. Brr.
Are you a chilly willy?
Oh, it's so cold here. It's crazy. It's warming up. We're not used to this type of weather. Who can I blame? I blame Canada. Yes, yeah, North.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
Oh my God! Just move up here and you'll get climatized awfully quick.
Yeah,
I've never.
It's like a -9 up here right now, and ice and cold. Yay!
Oh my God!
I'll never again complain about Texas heat. It's like, oh, it's 120 degrees in the shade. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. You come up here in February where it's like -30 on some days.
Oh,
and you'll
that
never
wind chill
complain about the sun again. Exactly.
Like if you have a beard, you're full of like stuff dripping off it, and your like face is like one big icicle.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the fun bit. Because then I can shave by breaking them off.
I will take your word for it.
And last but not least, we got the man, the myth, the guy that does a really good Joker impression with Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Appion.
Yay!
You know, the joke's on you. Not very good. I just say you know a lot. What's up, guys?
Stuff.
Hello.
Oh my God. Let's see. When I was a kid, I asked my dad what cold fronts are. He said Canada farting. Yes. True.
Okay, that was awesome, Wendy.
That's
that was
a good
true.
one. That's a good one.
It's all true. Yes. We fight shards of glass and which resembles icicles.
If it comes from French Canada, it's you can just have the whole sound clip of "I fought in your general direction."
Yes. Look at me. I'm shitting ass cubes. Zut alors. Now I got something to chill my cook with. So yummy. Let's see. Padawannabe, how's it going, dude? When the temperature is minus, that means minus me. Exactly.
That's
I agree
right.
with you on that part. Yep, that's right. I go into full-on hibernation mode. So, man, I remember there were a couple of times. Let's see. I think it was like last year and probably even the year before when it was like -30 for about maybe 3 days. I had to hold myself up in the shop to make sure the pipes didn't freeze, which it did regardless anyway. And yeah, because you don't want bursting pipes. That's just nasty. So, that's right. Yeah. Don't eat the yellow snow. We all know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Extra vitamins. So, and I could still ride my bike to work. Damn you.
Wow.
So, let's see. Tim wants to know, has it ever been -69? Oh my God. Maybe only in Siberia when it actually matters, because to keep warm, you have to canoodle a little bit. So there you go.
Northwest Territories, I would say yes. Northwest.
Yeah,
Territories.
probably.
freezing up there. No, thank you.
A place where I will never visit. So
yeah, no.
God, no. That's just stupid, retarded, freaking cold. And even though me up there, there's no way on God's green earth I will ever visit those upper provinces. So, because that's just in my books retarded. So, and the first segment of my show
tonight, we dive into the diseased human mind. Join me. The gray matter is warm.
Okay, so speaking of retarded, stupid news, which we have every time on this show.
Oh, wait, CBC News? Oh, wait, no, never mind.
You're pretty darn tootin' close. So,
yeah,
because this probably relates. So, let's see, what do we got in stupid news today? And speaking of cold, because Pop is here and he just loves that chilly feeling. However, up here in Edmonton, let's see, experts say they've recorded the warmest snow and ice samples since the records began. Now, I want you to think upon that for a second. Yes, the warmest snow and
makes no
ice.
sense. What?
No,
there's the term for that. I believe it's called oxymoron, something that's self-contradictory.
Yes.
Once it goes past 0, it won't. It'll melt. That's just the way it works.
Well, it says here on the bottom, traditionally, ice would freeze at 0 degrees Celsius, but that's no longer the case, thanks to climate breakdown.
What? No. Science. Stop it.
Is this some of that global warming cooling, or is it global cooling warming? I get mixed up on that.
I don't know.
I don't know. No. Vince Womack, warmest snow. You mean water?
Yeah, maybe. Remember when Frosty the Snowman was here? I'll use it for layman terms for stupid people. Frosty had to go. He only had a few days or a few hours left, so he partied with the kids and walked through the streets, and then he melted because weather there.
Or Olaf from Frozen.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. For the more modern,
in this case, they should be saying happy birthday because they were born today and absolutely have no idea how anything works. So let's see. Madman number 4. It's so cold it's warm. It's
right.
So true. Oh my God. And hey, Penny, nice to see you. Great that you're here. Man, let's see. And yes, it looks like it's from the Irish news. Well, probably. So,
well, remember in Ireland, way back when the news.
Exactly. That one. Oh, Angus. No, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to find that one. Let's see. Ledrod says, that wouldn't be caused by climate change. If the temperature of ice freeze changes, that has more to do with chemicals in there. Right.
Yeah.
Gets it.
That makes sense.
Yes.
By the way, the Irish news I was referring to, remember when animals fart and we have to kill them off and stuff because Ireland and stuff. So that's what I think the correlation there was. But this is dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Radio Telephone.
Don't
Ireland,
expect me to read Irish.
Yeah, a little bit of Gaelic.
What he said.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
And Ledrod. Oh, I was born 39 years ago today.
Happy birthday, born day! Yay!
Happy birthday to you. I won't sing the rest of it because I'll get in trouble. So happy birthday, Ledrod. Man. So the warmest snow and ice. This makes absolutely no sense. Maybe
you know what it was? Wait. I got it. Yeah. It was like +2. The snow swell just finished, and they ran outside. See, it's +2, but there's still snow on the ground. Well, it takes hours to melt, you dumbass. But still, it's the warmest snow ever. So that's all I can figure out.
Vince Woback cleared it up. Yeah, it's radio potato for English speakers. I see. Okay, that makes more sense. So. Let's see. And Mike Fiona says, "Isn't this a Transformer channel?" Then it is on occasion. It's everything rolled up into one neat little basket that we
just
end
like
up rolling up into the carpet and being stupid. Yeah. Right. So,
and by the way,
yeah,
speaking of the Transformer channel,
into
on your
that.
behalf, I just tell this person, go back and watch the video on Scrapper with the new Devastator. It looks amazing. So it's on the channel.
Yes.
Go back and check it out.
That's right. Did it on Saturday. Almost 4 hours.
I know. I watched all. It was awesome, though.
Okay.
I want one.
And what else have we got in super news? This from the Daily Mirror, from merry old England. Transgender man gives birth to non-binary partner's baby with female sperm donor.
What? Females can't donate sperm.
There's so much wrong with this.
It's just
I know.
And I feel
Entire
sorry for the
sentence makes
children.
sense.
You have to
guess,
like unpack that word by word.
There we go. I love that comic. Yes. It's only something that could come out of a comic. Yeah, exactly, Tim. Yeah, the hell? What?
Yeah. What?
So, yeah. So straight with extra steps. Yes, exactly.
And different labeling.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Let me explain this to you for us
It's a
friends in that
massive
community. And let me say this: transgender man, biological woman, gives birth to non-binary, which is made up, which probably is to female sperm, which is actually male sperm. So there, easy, solved. Oh, stop.
You've added extra instructions when there didn't need to be.
I feel sorry for the child. That child, it's going to be a non-binary gay trans child. No, the child is going to be a child. Whatever chromosomes it has, it's born with. Stop.
Oh no, some Hogwarts magic going on here. Yeah, there is.
When you want to come out and cry that you need help, but you don't want to come out and say you need help.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, when you're trying to maybe fix something or build something, it's like, no, I'm okay. I know how to build this, but you still screw it up somehow, and you don't ask.
It's like
for
an
help.
IKEA, a bad IKEA, but you don't know what tools to use actually because they're not clear on the instructions. So, yeah.
I always hated when I had to build a Flogendorf, with.
Damn those Flogendorfs! I know.
Yeah, I know. Whatever those Flogendorfs are. Yeah. So this absolutely makes no sense, but thank God we have Tom here to actually translate the entire article for us.
Female sperm is not a thing. It's male sperm. I'm sorry. And the sad part, I'm going to say this little part, it's actually an insult to the transsexual community, which are friends that are against all this stuff. They're like, no, even if it's transgender or transsexual man, it still means a biological woman. But they won't admit to that because their mental health is bad. They need help.
The baby looks like she's trying to escape. Yeah, I know, right?
Yep.
Get me out of this insanity.
Get the hell? I'm out.
And John, yeah. If we're real lucky, that kid is going to get bullied in school for having crappy parents. Yeah, more than likely. So, my dad could beat up your dad. Which one's the dad? Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. I don't know anymore. Oh my God. But there we go. Yeah. There is news. Yeah. I know, right? Oh my God. And the comic Relief Crusader and demonetized. So, yeah. My God. No, because President Trump only said there are two genders, and that's all that there is. Signed an executive order for it. That's it. We've all said it there. So,
by the way,
hey,
quick question here.
Dude,
what in the heck happened to that TikTok ban, by the way? That was weird.
I think Trump has postponed it.
Yeah,
probably.
Last I looked,
I was freaking out, and then all of a sudden, no, it's back. Like, what the heck?
Yeah,
I'm still amazed that we're at a point in this country where it takes an executive order to declare there being only two genders.
Yes. My dad can shag your dad. Oh shit! And our man number 4. Yeah, thanks for the stupid news. On my head hurts. Yeah. You're welcome. That's the service I provide. So, I know. Okay, so let's see. We got some Marvel news today, and yeah, because
stupid news.
Yeah, back to
stupid. More stupid news.
So that's right. So
tonight, we dive into the diseased human mind. Join me, the gray matter is warm.
So back to stupid news in Marvel. My God. Okay.
Hey,
so,
Craven was good. I'm going to state it right now. Craven was good. I did watch it, and it was very good. So
yeah,
Marvel, Sony impressed me there. I was like, okay, it wasn't bad.
there we go. So we got two interesting news from Marvel, because Marvel wants to bring into the MCU Nova. And if you know anything about Nova, with rich writers and bringing that into the whole cosmic aspect of the MCU, I'm guessing. And the other one has to do with Deadpool and Wolverine. So which do we do first? Do we talk about Nova and save the better part for last?
Yes. Yeah, I would say save the best for last. That's always the best way to go, I find. And maybe this could be good too, because I actually don't mind the cosmic aspect, even though that might mean, sadly, more the Marvels. No, but it might mean that.
Yeah, but not well, hopefully that's Marvel's. Yeah. So and exactly stunning. Yeah, it's Marvel's Green Lantern, basically. So this from Marvel. Marvel's Nova is rumored. Now again, rumor to be a woke spin about police propaganda.
Oh, goodness.
Oh yeah, exactly, and that's why I think sending a brave Megatron, Marvel's Green Lanterns, basically. So
let's hate on people that serve and protect. And is there bad cops? Yes, but generally most cops are good, but yet they get hate because of idiots.
Yeah, they have a tough job, and they have to deal with all the crap that they deal with.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, if it wasn't for cops, everybody be in chaos, and you wouldn't be safe to even go out your home. But guess what? They serve and protect for the most part.
That's right. Nick Weiser really likes Nova, so they better not screw it up. And they screwed it up. So there we go. Yeah. So another one I won't be bothering to watch. Yeah, well, probably. So, but remember, Disney fired all those people and got rid of them.
Sure.
So, exactly. So so they want to bring the Nova and the Nova Corps, which obviously they touched up on in Guardians of the Galaxy a couple of times there. So I have a bit of hope, but then again, at this point, well, we're going to see by the article, maybe not. So let's see what it says. So a new rumor raises red flags that Marvel's upcoming Nova series may be some sort of woke take on present day commentary on the police and the military. Well, of course. So Marvel going woke with Nova wouldn't be a surprise if it's anything similar to Feige's plan following the Infinity War, which pretty much Marvel died at that point, after that. So it's known the upcoming Ironheart series is about gangsters turning activists set in Chicago. That's what we want to see.
I thought they canceled that. Didn't they cancel that Ironheart series already? I thought that was going to be canceled.
No.
Please.
Because representation.
Oh, roboting.
And
roboting and dropping out there. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because representation and and put it in the worst crime-filled place as far as I know in the US in Chicago. So John Peterson, my guess is Richard Rider won't make it to the end of the movie and will hand it off to Sam Alexander. So that's what I've heard. Yeah.
I'm only familiar with Richard Rider Nova from the comic books back in the day, back when I read them.
Yeah.
Like in the 80s. I don't even remember. 80s, mid 80s.
Yeah. And the New Warriors in the 90s.
Yeah.
And, which was pretty good. Let's see. And so who will be BLM in space? That's a good question.
The Kree.
It'll probably be the Kree. So
why not?
And of course, Chicago. Don't you know this is mega country? Won't they spin it like that? Wouldn't that just, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if they do something like that. It just honestly wouldn't.
Well, imagine my shock.
Yeah.
It'll be, yeah. His name is Dick Ryder. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Don't call me Dick. So, but according to rumors, Nova will be adapting the Annihilation event from Marvel Comics, which actually, that was a really good storyline. That wasn't too bad. So, which was really awesome. However, typical to Marvel Studios, it will have an MCU spin. Yeah, good luck, World War Hulk. Yeah. The Annihilation story was actually, yeah, it was pretty decent in Marvel Comics. So, because you had Annihilus, what was it, breaking out the negative zone, and he wanted to take over basically the universe. So if I remember the story correctly, they like ravaged their way against the Shi'ar Empire, and as far as I know, the Andromeda Galaxy, where the Skrulls are, and then the Kree, and then they were making their way to the Milky Way galaxy. Thanos was involved, Galactus was involved. Basically every cosmic character in Marvel was involved. Along obviously, with the Avengers, and I think probably X-Men or something like that. So
that actually sounds like a pretty cool storyline.
It was actually, yeah. And yeah, John, precisely. Yeah. And they even took out Galactus at one point. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, they were using Galactus as to harness his energies as a weapon of the what was it, like some sort of annihilation beam, and using Galactus basically as a battery, and was pretty good. It was pretty good. And then I think, what was it, Thanos releases Galactus, and boy, was he angry. So he was none too happy. So yeah, so this is their plan, I guess, to use with Nova. So yeah, it was a great storyline, but there's no way they'll do it justice in just one movie. No. Exactly. No,
this brings back memories of Phoenix and Dark Phoenix all over again. How they keep butchering that.
Yes,
there's no way to do it justice in a movie, let alone 3 movies.
I know, right? See, if they could do that, if they would have, say, I don't know, introduced Fantastic Four maybe earlier. And then, I don't know, maybe had an adventure in the negative zone or something like that, where they have to beat Annihilus and make Annihilus like the one big bad guy. That'd be okay. I'll be all right with that. So, and hey, Cam, nice to see you, man. Great that you're here. You finally made it. Yeah, it needs to build up like the Infinity event. Exactly.
Right.
Great. Yeah. So why are they going to make it look like cops bad? So rumors, the new rumor comes from My Time to Shine Hello on X. So it's worth mentioning that the account hasn't gotten much right since another account got shut down by Marvel. So take it with a grain of salt. But here's what was said. Marvel reached out to writers and asked them to pitch for Nova TV show. So more than likely, this is going to be on Disney Plus, not a movie. So with Annihilus as the main villain in mind. They also requested the story to feel young and sexy, capturing the energy, boy, young and sexy, oh God, capturing the energy of 80s military movies. One pitch was essentially Starship Troopers. Oh my God, with Richard Rider as Casper's arc as a sort of cocky jerk who falls in love with Namorita. Oh God, no. Joins the Nova Corps and gets assigned to a backwater outer rim-like planet that becomes the first phase of the Annihilus wave. In a pitch, they treated the Annihilation wave like the Bugs and Starship Troopers, really leaning into the theme of how the Nova Corps uses propaganda to police the galaxy and recruit members.
Wow.
So they're the villains.
God.
Then?
I don't know.
What about the Guardians of the Galaxy movie though?
Right?
Like the Kree were the villains.
Yes, the Kree bad guys. I mean, even Skrulls are bad guys, but it's like, like
Kree, Ronan was like almost like seconds away from destroying Xandar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seconds away.
Oh no, but Ronan was a rogue. So, that stretched out on his own.
I don't know, because Glenn Close had that conversation with the Kree ambassador guy that hung up on her or whatever, and he was like, "That's your problem," and then he hung. So the Kree they're all kind of involved, so you can't even really just blame it on just Ronan, because she tried to appeal to the Kree hierarchy or whatever, and even they were like, "You're on your own, Nova," or whatever. So in the movie that's in the Marvel universe already, they established that Nova was kind of the good guys, and they got like mostly wiped out from Thanos too.
Right.
Yep.
Trying to protect the stones. So how are they going to make them like the Federation and Starship Troopers? I don't see you can't just do that now.
No, you can't.
It would have to be a multiverse thing, like a different Nova from one of the different Earth, like not Earth 616, but like a different multiverse, a different universe.
Or
where Nova rules with an iron fist or something.
Yeah.
Or go back to events prior to Thanos.
Yeah.
It's really no telling.
So John says, so that's not too far off from what the actual Nova Corps was in the books. Pretty much, to a certain degree.
Know. I'm going to have to go back and reread them myself, because I just don't remember.
Yeah. Lord Thoth, Earth 6969. So, I mean, here's the thing. All right, so I kind of get, the Starship Troopers kind of thing, right? Because
the energy of that movie would be a fun thing to have. The energy,
right? Yeah, because I mean, from the negative zone. Annihilus is basically, like a superpowered alien bug, essentially, with the the power rod that he has.
Some sort of brain bug.
Yeah.
You know what this is? Oh.
It's afraid. Oh, jeez. I just want to see some of these bugs suck out the brains of some of these Nova Corps guys, just like in Starship Troopers. That was funny.
Disney would never.
No, or would they?
That would be pretty ballsy.
That would be pretty ballsy. But yeah, to make the story seem young and sexy, like. You get okay. How can
I keep thinking of the CW? Anytime somebody says, "Oh, let's make it young and sexy," it doesn't have to make any sense. It's a CW.
Right. Exactly. Oh, and Cam, you got to get going. Okay, I got to go back to listening chores. Have fun, everybody. Okay, no problem. Just keep on listening. Hit the like if you can on the way out. Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris is Nova Prime. Oh my God.
Do it.
No! Oh no! God.
Barney Stinson.
Outer rim job. Jeez, that's young and sexy. Oh God. I mean, yeah. How can you make this feel young and sexy? But then again, you got a whole bunch of bugs that want to annihilate the universe. Tell me how that's young and sexy, or how you
like Starship Troopers? How there was like a love triangle, and you have sexy Denise Richards and Dizzy was pretty hot.
Yeah,
they literally had a shower scene where men and women showering together.
Yes, they did.
So basically, they're wanting to remake another movie. Starship Troopers.
Yeah. How can we ape something successful that people loved?
Yes,
and just hang the Marvel banner on it.
Yeah, that movie was so cheesy, but it was so good.
I love Starship Troopers. I love the cheese of it all.
Yes, it was so good.
You want to live forever?
Yes. I love it. I love it. So, okay, so comes across, Richard Rider as Casper's arc as some sort of cocky jerk who falls in love with Namorita. Okay, so Namorita, if anybody knows Marvel whatsoever, Namorita is Namor's cousin. So is he going to be on Earth starting out? And is it going to be Namorita?
Buenos Aires.
Yes. He's
just like Starship Troopers.
Yes. Yes. He's vacationing in Buenos Aires. Oh my God. And
with the rich
I just
parents.
wish I could become wish I could become a citizen. Oh, geez. And is she gonna look like how should I put it? Is she gonna look like normal Namorita, or is she gonna look like when she kind of, I don't know, changed her, there's no other way to put it, changed her skin color to make her look blue? You know, like later on in the comics or something like that, she kind of I don't know, mutated or something like that. It's kind of weird. So yeah, falls in love with Namorita and then joins the Nova Corps. Yeah, so just kind of wondering how that's going to play out. So
if it's like Starship Troopers, then Namorita would have to be the cause of the war, because in Starship Troopers, Carmen is the reason the asteroid hits the Earth and shit.
Yeah.
That's true. So it's Namorita.
Marvel would never.
No, because it could not possibly be a woman's fault.
Or they would have her do it, but then everyone would forgive her for it.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't your fault or some shit.
Yeah. It was actually Richard Rider that caused the problem, so it's his fault.
It was a patriarch.
Yeah, that's right. That's how it's going to play out. Let's see. And with that, it's time for work. Lenrod, you have a good day, man. So let's see. And Lord Todd, I prefer Marina to Namorita. I love Alpha Flight. Yeah, me too, man. That'd be pretty interesting if they did that. So, because technically, I guess Marina was an alien herself in Alpha Flight, and popped out of an egg and stuff. So that'd be interesting to see. Starship Troopers is about the Germans winning in South America. I would know. Oh, really? Would you know? That's interesting. Let's see. John Peterson, swap out Namorita for Shuri. Oh boy. Yes. That's the play they'll make because Namor didn't test well with audiences. Yeah.
Namor.
Oh my God.
Namor.
God, please no.
Oh
don't do
goodness.
that.
I'm looking at some of these characters. Woof.
Oh yeah.
I know.
I noticed they're jumping on these Starship Troopers. I noticed Helldivers did the same thing. They kind of used a little bit of Starship Troopers
a little
take. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's, just bring back Starship Troopers. We just bring it back. It was fun. It was awesome. It was bloody. We want it back. Just bring back that.
I know. It's too bad it didn't follow the book exactly, but
yeah,
it never
does.
does.
They should do a TV series. I'm surprised Amazon hasn't done that yet.
Yeah, right.
Just leave it the way it is, and it'd be fun.
Yeah. And Joe Doug, what's up? We did it. We won. Cue the Flintstones theme song.
Because there was a Starship Troopers animated series. That'd be cool if they adapted that into live action.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I would like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anime. Yeah. You've never seen the anime. There's quite a bit of episodes. It's pretty good.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
I'm gonna check that out.
Pretty old, but yeah.
So yeah. Then he gets knocked off to a backwater planet, and But here's the really interesting thing: how the Nova Corps uses propaganda to police the galaxy and recruit members. So that's it's going to be interesting how they're going to spin that.
Do you want to stop half the universe from being snapped out of existence? Join the Nova Corps. That's not really propaganda when it actually happened.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
they don't
right?
need to use propaganda. They can literally just say what I just said, and people would be like, "Yeah, maybe I should sign up."
The way they twist that is one
snapping
person
their fingers, wiping half the universe out.
one person's propaganda is another person's facts. So really, I mean, they've done that through all the history of time and wars and things. That's just the way it goes. That's the machine.
Yeah.
You know, for all countries. Every country does that. So
Do you?
But with modern day, current day entertainment, it's we got to take swipes at America in some way or fashion, and it's like,
yeah, it's just.
That's right. That's why you got to ask, do you want to know more?
Not really.
Not really. Oh my God.
I'm doing my part.
John. Yeah. Stop on
Doing
those
my
bugs.
part.
Stop 'em.
I'm doing my part, going back, reading old comic books and skipping the live action adaptations.
Yeah, exactly. Much more when you
That
can form a
scene-
picture in your head
that-
that way.
That scene of the mom cheering on the kids as they're stepping on all the little bugs on like the driveway. Yes,
Yes.
kill 'em, step on them. Yes. Like, oh my God.
It's like, yes, that's really going to stop a meteor full of bugs, you know, just landing on your planet. Like, come on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the goes with like the whole like when if the nuclear bomb goes off, hide under your desk. It's like, what the hell is that gonna do? The hell is this?
Cover. The bugs are coming down.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be easier to gather all the skeletal remains if you're all under the desk.
Yeah, I know, right? I found one. It's hiding under the desk. What the hell is that? What is that supposed to do anyway? I never did get that.
I know when
Why
I was
don't
in
you-
school,
I don't
like,
think anybody ever explained it.
I asked the teacher,
No.
I'm like, so the desk has a material in it that'll block the nuke, and she goes, "Don't worry about it. Just go under the desk."
Yes.
What the hell?
Is this
Just
desk made
obey,
of something?
conform, obey. Don't
Yeah,
ask
exactly.
questions. Be a good little citizen.
Well, our generation, I think I can say this, we still had the big sirens. They still tested that once in a while.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, what the hell? Oh yeah. But they
I
don't
know.
have them anymore, of course. So it's like, yeah.
No,
You know what's fun during an apocalyptic
Exactly.
situation? An annoying ass alarm going off to add to the chaos and the calamity of this
Right.
situation.
Exactly.
You're freaking out and like
Everybody
what the
running around
hell?
in a mass panic. It's always
Yeah.
like going off in the background. Someone shut that bullshit off. We already know the apocalypse is happening. We're in it.
Yeah. We can all look off
We're
in the
in it.
distance to see the
Yeah.
mushroom cloud. We don't
Yes.
need a blaring alarm to say, hey, something's screwed up.
Danger incoming. It's like you're a little late, bud.
No, really?
Don't worry, the noise
Yeah.
will protect us. We won't hear the boom after my
Yeah.
ears start bleeding from the alarm going off.
I'll just
you
get
know?
a nice big suntan, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's right. Just don't hide under your desk. So, my God, I just need like little 10,000 sunblock or something.
That's
Jeez.
got to be in like
Or-
a Fallout game, like an Easter egg, like a bunch of go into a school, a whole class of kids that did what the teacher said. They hid under the desk. None of them survived. They're
Yes.
just all there.
It's
Have a bunch of
it's
dead
like
bodies under the
Yeah,
desk.
it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
morbid. Like they did what they were told. Good
I
little,
should've shielded-
good little sheep.
This desk must have worked really good. I can shield my house with these desks. You know,
Yeah,
what
right.
is this material
This is
made
the
out
same
of?
desk
Yeah.
that Indiana Jones hid inside.
Right.
Yes.
Right. An old 1950s refrigerator.
Oh man, loved it.
Oh,
I
man.
loved it. Just get in the fridge. Jeez. Oh, freak. Rocco says Novacore is showing anti-Terra propaganda. Afraid Earth is going to getting so strong to start policing harder to build a defense against a stronger growing Earth. Ah, yes.
The
Yeah,
sword
because-
is starting to happen, and we're like starting to explore space.
Yeah.
Mm.
Earth's
Yeah.
starting to get up there. Samuel Jackson's out there with the Flurgans.
Yes.
Might come to your solar system
God.
soon. Samuel Jackson
Oh.
and the cat Flurkins. The useful kitties.
Come, my furry army, destroy. Padawan, remember when you were in the way of a lava flow? Duck and cover. Yeah, exactly. Take precautions. Freak.
That's when your ass turns into the
And-
Wicked Witch. I'm melting. Ah. Yeah.
Well, with lava, you just go up in a puff of smoke immediately. Yeah, and John said, yeah, we were told to file out in the hallway and place our heads between our knees and cover the back of our necks with our hands for tornado drills when I was a kid. Yeah, it's like what? What is that actually gonna do? If a tornado is like ripping off the ceiling, the roof of wherever you're at, it's just gonna pick you up like a pebble. But don't ram in the ball. And just gonna be tossed somewhere.
I want to be on the swings like in that scene from Terminator 2.
Yeah.
I want to die doing something fun at least, not just cowering in fear under a desk. Like,
oh my god, this is so fun. We had the most ridiculous, most fun time. Yeah. But anyway, so potential red flags I see include that Richard Rider is a cocky jerk. I don't ever remember him. Well, yeah, you're gonna have that character arc.
Become a cooler person by the end. I'd be okay with that. It's basically what I'm thinking would be the plan. Because Rico has an arc where he grows up in the movie,
right? And that works, because of,
just don't be a jerk the whole time. No one wants to watch that shit.
Exactly. Otherwise, you're gonna get talking to from stature from Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So don't be a dick. Yeah.
Save my life. I got that advice. Save my life.
Save my life. Oh my god. I don't ever remember him being a jerk in the comics. He's pretty down to earth, is from Long Island, and has mom and dad and brother. Okay, well,
kind of what I remember as well. Kind of a down to earth kid who gets kind of recruited to be a Nova Corps.
Yeah. Because again, it's like the equivalent to the Green Lanterns in the DC universe.
Yeah.
Why are they recruiting Earthlings at all,
though? Because Earthlings are special.
Yeah, I hopped on MarvelFandom.com Wikipedia for Richard Rider. It's like he was born in Hempstead, New York as a teenager. He was chosen at random by the alien Roman Day, the last surviving Centurion of planet Xandar's elite Nova Corps, to inherit his power and succeed him in the rank of Nova Prime. So, yeah, it's like
that sounds so much like Green Lantern.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's very much like Marvel's version of Green Lantern. It's like Galaxy Police.
And yeah, it's
they couldn't give him a ring because then it would be way on the money if they gave him a magic ring or
precisely.
Yeah, but still, I'm okay with it. It's nah.
Yeah,
both Marvel and DC ripped each other off over the decades.
Oh yeah. Everybody knew it. So I don't necessarily mind it being compared to Starship Troopers as in Annihilation. They face Annihilus' bug army from the negative zone. However, Starship Troopers leans heavily into the over-the-top dark humor and even comical moments with a satirical message, whereas Annihilation is more serious, leaning towards military science fiction. That, yeah, sure. But then again, I would have to say Starship Troopers also leads into kind of like military science fiction as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what was it? The planet Klondatu was like on the other side of the galaxy, and literally,
we went to their home. Yeah, we wanted an excuse to go there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things. Yeah,
and they're shooting out like bug egg meteors from like bugs' arses, like.
It's not random or light. It's like, how do you idiots not realize that shit will blow up your spaceships?
Yeah.
Who's in the science department again? What is going on out there?
Now let's clump all the starships really close.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Terrible. No room to maneuver.
Strategy.
Oh man, yeah. Instead of Vince, instead of a ring Dick Rider has a butt plug. God, yes. Yeah, no, exactly. It's the helmet, right? Yeah. So, but yeah, and their what was it? Their reasoning was there was like a wormhole that they managed to get these meteors through to like bombard and take over Earth, or something. It was something along those lines. But that also begged the question, how did these bugs know that there was a wormhole to shoot these bugs meteors from or to? And
They never explained how they aim the meteors in Starship Troopers.
No,
they just
and
that's the propaganda of it all. They're the ones. Yeah.
And how did they know Earth was right there? Exactly. Yeah. It was never ever explained. It was it's the brain bug. Right. It's the brain bug. That because the brain bug.
Yeah, Farley, the guy on the other one of the other planets. Yeah. Look what they did to Farley.
Yeah. My God, I love that movie. It's so good. It's so bad. It's so good.
It's kind of odd that they're referencing Starship Troopers because I seem to remember something about the director Verhoeven saying years ago that he was using that movie to take a swipe at the political left.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I could be wrong on that. I'd have to look that up again. But there are a lot of course, militaristic themes in that movie. There was like fascism, totalitarianism.
Yeah.
It was, of course, leaning heavy into the Yahtzee themes. Right down to the look of the uniforms.
Yeah, I suppose actually,
especially that one guy who was the telepath.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris's character.
Yeah.
His look was definitely borrowed from 1930s Germany.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Science officer.
Yeah. Titan says, "Yeah, let's be real. This is the MCU, just another show. It's dead on arrival. The hail deleting ones. Yeah,
true.
Titan. It seems like that. So, but but the rest of it is the head of Marvel TV. Oh boy, did compare the Nova series to Battlestar Galactica, which sounds spot on. So the above could be a pitch that's no longer being used, and possibly one from Saber Prizada when he was attached to the project. Oh boy, comparing it to Battlestar Galactica.
So we're not stealing from one franchise. We'll just steal from another franchise. We can't come up with anything new.
I'm sure Katie Sackhoff will be in it too, and you can really just
Oh God, can you imagine? Oh, she'll be Namorita. No. Oh my God, can you imagine if they did that?
In green body paint.
Yes, in green body paint. Oh my God, you're Namorita. What's my motivation? You breathe water. Oh, was she even bother breathing? I don't know. This is Marvel.
Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Padawannabe says, yeah, Starship Troopers 2 Don't Look Up. The joy of slanted entertainment. Exactly. And Rocco says, yeah, tell him to shut his mouth. Battlestar indeed. Nothing can compare. Exactly. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. So
I'll say the original 70s Battlestar Galactica because I don't recognize the Ronald Moore remake.
No? That's actually quite good if you give it a chance. It's
good, but it's Galactica in name only.
Well, yeah.
There are too many changes to the characters I didn't care for.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I myself actually, I did enjoy it. I didn't think I would at first when the movie came out, the TV movie. And I'm like, I was ticked off that they swapped Starbuck as a woman, but you know what, the longer you get into it, it actually for that reboot, it actually works.
And swapping out Colonel Ty.
Oh yeah. So, but it actually did work for a newer series. So
yeah,
but yeah, if they're talking old Battlestar Galactica,
they're not.
No, they're not. They're keeping to Ronald Moore's remake.
I think so. Yeah. But if they were talking, I'm just saying, if they were talking old, then at least in the old series, you did have aliens showing up and stuff like that, right?
That's true. There were aliens in the show. The Cylons were aliens that created the robots.
Exactly. Right. And then you had, the occasional episode, where you had the cheesy 70s music, in a bar or something like that. So,
yeah,
So if you're touching along the veins of, what happened in Guardians of the Galaxy and this possible series, they might be talking about, I'm just saying they might be talking about maybe old Battlestar Galactica. I don't know. So yeah, kind of weird. So
I mean, they would have to show like Nova repairing itself. That would be kind of an interesting story, is Nova putting itself back together after Thanos basically just wiped them out.
Yeah, rebuilding the core, as it were.
Rebuild it, yeah.
And
we never see that. That would be a kind of a cool show. Start with the scene we never got to see of Thanos laying waste to Nova. Maybe we have like a character that survived, and then he's like a grizzled veteran or something. Maybe like him or something.
I like that idea.
He's cast for Rico, but he's older now, and he's going to be the mentor to the young Nova or something.
Or you got a survivor, right? That has to rebuild the core, finds Richard on Earth. And recruits them to be part of the Nova Corps.
Yeah, because the Nova Corps' numbers got depleted.
Comic books.
That's why they go to humans. See, that's what would make sense, is after Thanos wiped out their numbers, they're like, okay, there's not enough human or alien volunteers, so we got to expand our reach. So let's go to Earth and see if anybody will.
They're scattered across the galaxy, and they have to pull themselves.
They would recruit some Asgardians, because New Asgard's on Earth, and we have some Asgardians walking around, so they would recruit some of them. They would recruit. There's like a bunch of secret societies on Earth now.
Exactly. So I can kind of see that in that vein,
Yeah.
So, well, hopefully. That's all I'm hoping for. Caprica show can burn in hell. Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's that planet or whatever, huh? Like
Caprica, the home world of the humans in Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Oh my God. So, and to be fair, new Battlestar Galactica told more of a complete story than original BSG. Yeah, that's true. I will give you that. Yes. Because Battlestar Galactica 1980. Oof.
Wow. Yeah. No one recognizes that.
No. Flying motorcycles, need to say more.
Nope.
Yeah. So the third and biggest red flag is the mention that the Nova series will explore how the Nova Corps uses propaganda to police the galaxy and recruit members. And since the Nova Corps are space cops, this feels like it could turn into some kind of woke commentary, community notes, fake news, misinformation, etc., reflecting modern day military and police, and especially with Trump back in the picture, James Gunn, who directed Guardians of the Galaxy movie and turned the Guardians and the Nova Corps into goofy characters. Well, I mean, that's James Gunn for you. So despite them being far more serious in the comics. So recently, he uses Creature Commando's DCU animated series to portray cops negatively. Gunn also inexplicably changed Cosmo into a female in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yeah, I didn't like that too much. Seemingly just for the sake of making the character a girl. So, you know what, though? Okay, so I'm just going to say, if you... like what we were saying earlier, if you have to rebuild the core, now I'm not saying they're going to use propaganda per se, right? They
don't need to. The galaxy was literally half annihilated already.
Exactly.
Like, they wouldn't need to. That's the problem. The universe already set itself up to where that wouldn't even need to be a thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like you're technically using propaganda. You're just putting like a message out. Hey, we need to recruit. We got decimated by Thanos. And
don't let Thanos happen again. Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to probably, because we don't know what's going to be happening, right? Because, I mean, the show isn't even out yet. And again, this is just rumor. So I'm going to have to say, you know what? No, it's probably not propaganda. It's probably just, like a recruitment video is all that it is. So,
because the half of the Asgardians that Thanos let live, I guarantee some of them would want to get revenge or want to join Nova, become some sort of, because they literally were affected. Like everybody was affected. It was half of all life. So every species in the universe would have a reason to want to rise up in a way.
Exactly. And never let this kind of thing happen again. Right? Especially with Annihilus and the Annihilation Wave coming. It's like, no way, we ain't gonna take any of that shit. This isn't gonna happen again. Guys. Forget that. Yeah.
Rocco had something to say too.
I agree.
Yeah, Rocco. Yeah, citizens might be scared to join.
Yeah, that's a good
so they have
point.
to put up this propaganda BS.
You're literally signing up to die.
Them in possibly. Yeah.
That's
after
where
Roman
you bring in
hazard pay.
Fucking join. Yeah.
That's where you bring in the few, the proud, the Space Marine.
Yes, exactly. I mean, really, would you join with the possibility of you getting utterly, wiped out? No, probably
See, that's
not.
I'd be okay with that type of propaganda. What Rock was talking about, where you're trying to, get the universe to not be so afraid, because that is true. They would be afraid. Half of the universe did get killed. Essentially, they were all dead for 5 years. Yeah, they came back, but they were dead for 5 years technically.
Well, exactly.
I mean, if you're in limbo, that's actually worse than death. If you're in limbo and you're aware the whole time, at least if you're dead, you just 5 years and then I think they thought, because I think when they come back, it had been like a couple of minutes for them.
Yeah, it might have been instantaneous for all we knew.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, because a lot of them, when they came back, it's like, what's going on? I mean, I was just gone, or
they aged too, though, didn't they? Like the kids, didn't they still age when they were?
I don't recall.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Because didn't in Spider-Man some of the that one kid came back taller and older looking?
No, I think he stayed behind. I think he was.
Yeah, that one stayed behind. Yeah, because his younger brother is now older than him, so it was actually that's what it was.
So
and Scott,
you were in the snap, man.
See, Scott wasn't. People forget too. Scott actually wasn't snapped back. He was stuck in the quantum realm, so that's why he can't just happen to come back a little bit. So
so he's the one where it was like 5 minutes, but everybody else did age though.
Yeah.
While they were in the snap. That sucks. So basically, you came back, but you lost 5 years of your life. Like your life total got shaved off. So even after the revival, there's still a residual effect. Like the snap did a lot. Like,
but
it kind of covered it, but not really.
I'm going to say two things about this. First off, propaganda. What is propaganda? But sometimes it's the facts for the country trying to do it. They just want to bring in soldiers. That's got in the history of time. If anybody knows about armies and war and policing and everything, that's just it's just telling facts that people are. It's propaganda. No, a lot of times it's facts of that country. Secondly, is he a straight white male? Because that's why he's going to be a cocky jerk, because he's a straight white male. So they want to make him bad and an ass. And yeah.
He'll be that guy from Captain Marvel that told her to smile.
Yes, exactly.
And she stole his bike. That's going to be Nova. Imagine.
Yeah, beat the crap out of him, steal his bike. It's like, it's like, I show you.
Yeah, like that's how Nova, the show starts off with like him getting his bike stolen. He's standing there like, oh man. And then like the guy comes and recruits him to Nova right there. Like,
hey.
And then he runs into Captain Marvel. Yeah.
I'm going to give you these anchor arms. Now you can be a jerk and everyone will love you.
That'd be funny. He sees her. He's like, you still owe me money for that bike. That bike, it cost me my whole life saving up for that bike. You just took it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a hero.
Misty. Okay, Misty, fine. The Titan says, wasn't Glenn Close Nova Prime in Guardians of the Galaxy? Yes, she was. And what's Nova's new powers? Recruiting actors to be fed to Harvey the Hutt. Maybe. But no, I want to touch on, Rocco says, well, in World War II, after Pearl Harbor, America had propaganda in the movie theaters to get people pumped up. So maybe that's what the Nova Corps is doing after the snap. Yeah, exactly. I can understand that.
Yeah, we had it after 9/11.
Yeah, precisely, right? So, no aging in Spider-Man. They made a joke about how the kids stayed on Earth and in age 5 years while the rest came back and they were all young but born in the same year. Yeah. So, and another thing might be is that maybe they're doing this propaganda, making Nova Corps look like a security company when it turns out that there's some kind of secret police now because of what happened. Yeah, that's true. So, However, Lord Thompson is saying propaganda is not facts. It is defined as information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote a particular cause, doctrine, or point of view.
Not always. I'd say yes to an extent, but also sometimes it can mean the other as well. So it's the facts of that country and what they deal with. Other countries would argue that. So it depends on who's on what side and whatever. So the propaganda to one person is fact for another. Sometimes it can be, sometimes it's made up, yes, but sometimes it isn't, depending on what country it's from and what it's for.
Yeah, but then could you really call it like propaganda and not just, news reporting?
Yeah, exactly.
So it isn't really technically propaganda then. But then again, I don't know, whatever. Anyway. Let's see here. So, that said, Nova has Ed Bruno as a showrunner who actually used to be a cop in Chicago, and he used his experience as a cop to develop Third Watch, Criminal Minds, Crossing Lines, etc. This is kind of interesting. I haven't watched any of his stuff, so I'm really not familiar with Bruno. So I really don't know if he's woke. So let me know in the comments below. So, okay. So you have a guy that actually really used to be a cop. Third Watch isn't too bad. Criminal Minds, that was actually a pretty good show. So I have watched it a few times. It's not bad. So. Not that I watch a lot of cop shows lately because it's all the same thing over and over and over again. But
police procedurals.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a few good ones that stand out.
Yeah, I mean, how many times can you watch the same old thing over and over again? Cops.
I could watch that stuff a lot of times.
CSI Miami, just for the intro. Yeah. But Marvel seems to be moving away from the woke MCU as it has been a massive failure. Hopefully, the MCU can stay away from its agenda-based storytelling and simply return to telling good stories. So, Ed, if you happen to read this, don't read any of the comics listed after 2011. You can skip Annihilators. So, yeah, because you have basically the whole chronology. Jeez, they list the whole chronology here. Yeah. It's a lot to get into. So if you're gonna basically...
I'm actually impressed that this article's listing the comic books.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Next thing somebody will say, yes, we've actually read the comic books. So like, wow, that'll bowl me over.
Well, yeah. I want Lethal Weapon Green Lantern Corps with aliens.
Mind you, they'll be fired though if they read the comics though too.
Yeah, it's not like you're asking someone to read like a 1,000-page novel. That's the thing that always bugs me. It's a comic book. You can do it probably in an evening, and you're done.
Yeah, easy.
And you have the knowledge. But
they Bad Boy style Nova Corps like that. Yes.
Oh yeah. Shit just
that's like
real.
just totally off topic from this, but still in the Marvel universe. The guy, what's his name, who plays Punisher now?
John Barron.
You know what? I read an interview recently. He went out and bought all Punisher comics and read like days about when he got the role. He's like, yeah, I went and studied. I was like, dude, that's
it actually showed because I did like his performance.
Oh man,
yeah, totally.
Daredevil season 2, the rooftop conversation, still one of the best conversations in any Marvel, in any superhero property ever. The conversation about the moralities of killing the villains or putting them in jail. It's everything superhero. It's everything about superheroes. It's perfect.
It is. That's Punisher right there in a nutshell.
Yeah. Exactly. Suck it, Batman. And Wendy, thank you very much. Wendy has gifted 5 Comic Relief Crusader memberships. Wendy, thank you very much for doing that. And this one is for you.
As a show of gratitude for your service in the past, here's a sandwich.
But
thanks for coming, everybody. Good night.
No, wait.
What? You got your sandwich.
My tallest, an opportunity to prove I truly can be an invader, is all that I ask. Gimme.
There you go. Wendy, thank you. She's given a membership to Cam. Thank you for that. Padawannabe also got a membership. Theta Zord also got one. Jason Fox of 540 Studios gifted the membership too as well. So thank you very much, Wendy. I really appreciate you doing that for everyone. So And let's see. Titan says, yeah, Listen Comic Books clearly shows this article was written by AI.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You can't do your research. No, you can't.
I'd be impressed if a human being did all this work nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
shortcuts and stuff people could access now.
Mm-hmm. But no, it's a really good, really good storyline if they happen to follow this storyline. Yeah, it's a lot to read.
Yeah, if they'll follow it, which I'm doubtful.
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, if you want a really good read, yeah, go find the comics, read them online, whatever you want to do, and it's really good. I mean, anything to see what the story is all about. So it's not too shabby. So there you go.
See what it's about and how far Disney will stray from it.
Exactly. You know, because inquiring minds want to know. So, but yeah, seeing how we're a little over top of the hour, we'll take a little bit of a brief commercial break, and we'll get on to the next article. So enjoy, everyone.
すいません。大丈夫ですか？
つるっつるの脇。
There you go. When you want nice
what the hell?
Okay.
I love Japanese.
Your armpits are so shiny you could make a laser beam that can burn people's heads.
Laser beam.
Freaking laser beam attached to her armpit.
Only the kind of laser beams from Japan, because they got the technology.
Throw me a freaking bone here, seriously.
Yes. Oh, God bless those Japanese. At least they still have a sense of humor. So,
exactly.
Oh my God.
I mean, we need them to start making some comedy movies for us. They got the better humor than we do nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Tell me about it. I would love to see Japanese comedy. Man, how offensive could they actually be?
Some of their stuff is warped. I'll warn you now. Big Man Japan, about a big guy who becomes a small guy. He's just an average Joe. He becomes a big superhero. And then there's the Funky Forest. They got some warped stuff, but it's awesome. Oh boy, it's amazing. Oh, give it a chance. The Japanese comedies are out there. Big Man Japan. That's a real classic one. Oh yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out then. And Theta Zord, yeah, you're really good comic. I try. So, yeah, it's better than what some women in the West have. Yeah, that's true. So 100%. So, yeah, because you can't reflect sunlight with hairy armpits. Oh my God. So, and there you go, Cam. Yeah, and well met, Wendy Trauma Warrior, and well met. I was lurking and heard. Thank you very much. Appreciate you supporting Comic and me with your kindness. Hope you're well and having a fantastic day. Cheers. There you go. Thank you very much.
Yay.
So, Wendy, you're appreciated. So, and now on to. Okay, the next article up for bid that we're going to be telling here. And yeah, yet another Marvel one, but this one seems to be playing on a joke that was made by Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool and Wolverine. So, if you can remember a particular joke that he made.
Oh, you're 90.
Yes. And that being said, Marvel rumors suggest Hugh Jackman will stay as Wolverine in the MCU for another 10 years.
Wow.
Till he's 90.
Confirmed. Till he's 90. My God. So, how does everyone possibly feel about this?
Oh, I don't mind it. As long as he played it great in the movie again. So it's like, yay.
Hugh Jackman's the cow, and Marvel's going to milk him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If
hey, we might get Steve Wolf. We might get
Wolverine
versus Hulk. He wants Wolverine versus Hulk. He always said he wanted that, and they kind of hinted it, sort of there.
You got it. We got it for 30 seconds. So technically, Deadpool and Wolverine, man, that movie just had it all.
Oh yeah.
No, a whole movie with Wolverine, fighting like Hulk fighting everybody would just be fun. Hulk versus everyone.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman
we can do that.
Hugh Jackman is starting to look too old to play Wolverine.
I disagree, Vince. If you've ever read Wolverine, I mean, there's Old Man Logan, and Logan always looked old anyway. Got to remember, he's 100-some years old. So really, he actually looks pretty good for the role, I think.
Act your age.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. So maybe 2 more movies at best. Yeah,
I see a lot more. Because him with the X-Men, they're going to throw him in X-Men films, which they're going to start doing.
Okay.
And there's going to be,
I wouldn't mind him in an X-Men movie with him in the right costume and the X-Men, all the X-Men team in their proper costumes together. That would be a dream.
That would be awesome.
Cyclops actually maybe even bring back the original actor, let him wear the real Cyclops, actually make him act like the real Cyclops.
Yeah.
Make him, just a one-note character about Jean.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like original X-Men, like the first X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler with a sword.
Yeah. And Rocco, hey, he has to pay his alimony, that cheating jerk. He might as well treat us with him as Wolverine for another 10 years. Yeah, exactly, right? So, and I'm Marvel Jesus.
It didn't work on all that, did it?
And that would be a 3-movie series called World War Hulk.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I don't want whatchamacallit playing Hulk anymore, though. We need to get a new Hulk.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffles.
I'm just getting tired
Ruffalo.
of him.
Edward Norton's still waiting for that callback.
I know, right? Man.
He'll probably still be waiting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, yeah. He'll be waiting.
He wants creative control, too, and Marvel... They're not going to let him have that.
No,
of course not. But, so rumors are currently swirling that Hugh Jackman will stay on as Wolverine in the MCU for another decade, possibly till he's 90. So, however, this is a rumor that WDW Pro and That Park Place has been promoting for almost 3 years. So, Hugh Jackman returns as Wolverine and Deadpool Wolverine. Sent shockwaves through Hollywood, proving once again that some roles are just too iconic to retire. The film, Marvel Studios' first R-rated blockbuster, shattered expectations by grossing over $1.3 billion at the global box office. While Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool deserves credit, it was Jackman's take on the beloved X-Men that truly ignited fan interest. So now, rumors suggest that Jackman may wield Logan's claws for another decade, and fans are buzzing about it.
Can we have him fight Omega Red finally, too? Oh,
wow.
Oh, dude, that'd be so good.
Because they still have Omega Red that he could fight. And
yeah.
Because he's fought Sabretooth now a bunch, but Omega Red.
Yeah.
He's got his own rogues gallery of villains.
They could do an Alpha Flight movie with him and like all the Canadian characters and just Canada.
You can introduce Alpha Flight kind of that way.
Yeah.
I mean, you already got the Red Guardian, right? That was from Russia or part of the Soviet era, right? So why not Omega Red on top of that too, right? Who's to say that the Soviets at the time weren't, practicing with tinkering with mutants as well, right?
That'd be cool if in Thunderbolts we learned that from like Red Guardian. I was not only the experiment.
Yeah.
I was like 15th failed experiment.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine if Thunderbolts ends up flopping, but it has this big little, after credits scene that is Omega Red.
That was like New Mutants for me because it ends with the Mr. Sinister tease, which we never get again. Another movie teasing Mr. Sinister. Yeah, that's what they need to do with X-Men, Wolverine, and them. They need to fight Mr. Sinister.
Yeah,
and that would start the whole Dark Phoenix thing again.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, because you're adding these little X-Men, after scenes like in the Marvels, for example, right? that Photon, she ends up going, through the portal into, the other
Beast.
universe. And you got Beast and the X-Men right there, right? So they're setting it up. So why not just add a little bit more? Because obviously you're going to be introducing all the Marvel mutants now into this, right? Because Fantastic Four, right? Because technically they are mutants as well. And so, start adding some of this stuff, And if the rumor is true, and you have him for another 10 years at best, or 90, then start adding these guys. Just start doing it. Padawannabe, says, I've always liked to see Kane and Maverick from the Weapon X program in a Wolverine movie. Yeah, see, that'd be cool. You got these other characters too, right? So, am I misremembering, or did Logan meet Nick in Sergeant Fury comic books? I think you're thinking of
they could have ran into each other.
I think you might be thinking of the X-Men comic book where Logan meets up with Captain America and I think Black Widow. That was like World War II. I think
could have been, maybe. But I agree with you, Appion. Yeah, bring in Omega Red. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I like Omega Red as a character.
Yeah, because he can just suck the life force. Say if he got his tendrils on Wolverine.
Yeah, right. Trying to drain away the healing factor that keeps on going and going. So it's like a never-ending battery.
Yeah, right.
And then the Mega Mind. We need like a really good Mega Mind in the X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Whatever, not Mega Mind, but what is the super Sentinel mind that creates the other Sentinels?
Overmind?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember now. Jeez. Lord Thoft says Omega Red is a deep cut. He doesn't move the needle for numbers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Master Mold.
Master Mold. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
that's who the X-Men need to fight next.
That'd be
cool. I know they've done Sentinels a couple times, but
let's see. Different take on Sentinels.
Yeah,
it is. I didn't like the X-Men reboot Sentinels. I don't know why.
I didn't either.
No, I didn't like them much. So
they looked too.
They were more like the Adaptoids, is what they reminded me of.
Yeah. Like cheap Chinese knockoff Michael Bay Transformers almost. Yeah. But Insider, My Time to Shine, hello, recently reported that the Australian actor isn't ready to hang up his adamantium claws anytime soon. The scooper claims Jackman has plans to continue as Wolverine for at least 10 more years, a timeline that could cement him as the longest tenured superhero actor in Hollywood history. Wow.
He's going to do it at this point then, just to get that title.
Yeah. I mean,
they can pull it off too, as long as he stays healthy, stays in shape.
Yeah,
goes to the gym regularly.
Yeah,
let's be honest. That movie made what, 1.3 billion. He guaranteed he's going to get a high payday for this. So can you blame him? No, like
exactly.
Here, money. It's like, okay, I'm set for life.
So up there with Robert Downey Jr. with Marvel at this point. It's like Marvel will back up a dump truck full of money and just dump it on his front porch. Like, hey, please stick with us. We need you.
Didn't they give him $100 million to come back? So it was like, numbers.
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck?
Robert Downey Jr. Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Please save us. Please.
We don't know what we're doing, and we really messed up.
Yeah, exactly. Man,
it reminds me of Thanos when he's like, "You couldn't live with your failure." And where did that bring you? Right back to me.
Yeah.
Like, what has it brought you?
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. is just like, I know. You couldn't just live with your failure, huh? You had to come back right into me.
Oh man. He's going to keep going to the gym. He has a hot new young girlfriend he has to keep up with. Yeah, right. Oh man. And he is.
He's a cheating bastard.
And Vince, yeah, and Nimrod, yes,
Nimrod,
from the future, future timeline. They got him made look like Silver Samurai from the Wolverine. Yes, that'd be a cool one to have too. There's so many bad guys that you can add. Oh man, that the X-Men
that's what I was saying. Wolverine impressively has his own rogues gallery for a single X-Men.
Yep. Yep. I mean, he's gone against everybody. I mean, crap. He's gone up against. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I mean, he's gone up against Punisher multiple times.
Yep. I was just thinking him, Punisher.
Yeah.
Him teaming up with Spider-Man.
Yep. Daredevil. I mean, you know, why not? If you're going to cash in on Hugh Jackman, if he can actually catch up,
he's probably crossed over with most of the Marvel Comics universe.
Yep.
Him and Elektra, him and Havoc.
Yeah. It's it'll be interesting to see what they do with him if he actually is going to stick around for another 10 years. So, because I mean, let's face it, he ain't no spring chicken, but he's aging well. I'm just going to say that. He's aging well.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that's what happens when you take care of him yourself and probably get multiple adrenochrome shots. So, but it was good to see him in this movie. I mean, he's still pretty fit as a fiddle. I'll give him that, So, but
the guy's ripped. Let's be honest. He's in amazing shape. Come on,
he's in better shape now than the first time he portrayed Wolverine in X-Men 1.
Yeah, that's true. But interestingly, the rumors of Jackman's multi-year deal with Marvel is not new. And WDW Pro of that Park Place has been citing inside Hollywood sources as far back as 2022, claiming that Jackman had committed to a major role in the MCU future. So all of this aligns with the reports that Marvel Studios is exploring a Deadpool and Wolverine trilogy following the first film's record-breaking success. Okay.
For all it's got.
Exactly. Now, Hugh Jackman, who's 56, actually, you know what? I thought he was older than that. I really honestly did. Continues to defy expectations, looking and performing as if he's a decade younger. So his enthusiasm for joining the MCU seems boundless, with whispers of projects like Hulk versus Wolverine and a possible appearance in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. I think everybody can agree they definitely want to see Hulk versus Wolverine.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man.
I just want to see Hulk be Hulk again.
Yeah.
I miss when he was the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk.
I know.
Smart Hulk. Not
Professor Hulk or
Hulk
whatever.
Was the dumbest thing they've ever done.
Yeah.
I want mindless rampaging Hulk. That's the only Hulk.
Yeah, when Captain America, the only advice he had to give him was Hulk, smash. That's it. That's all you need. And he understood the assignment. He knew what he needed to do.
Yeah. You just have to point and that's it. Right? And Hulk smash. But
or in the second movie, Hulk, I got a bunker I need taken out, and then he just fucking tackles the bunker.
The one complaint, the one and only complaint I have for the first Avengers movie, right, is when Mark Ruffalo is like, he's scooting up on the motorcycle and he gets off and it's like, Dr. Banner, it's a good time for you to become green now. It's like, well, that's the thing. I'm always angry, right? And he doesn't even look it. It's right. It's like not a shred of emotion or anything like that. It's like, and he just turns into Hulk. It's like, I don't know why.
That was them trying to play off of the Edward Norton movie and how at the end he kind of mastered his rage. and he could kind of trigger the whole transformation whenever he wants. And I think that's what they were trying to connect it to.
Just a little aside.
Over.
Just a little aside. I'm going to give you guys, if anybody's ever read, they delved into who the Hulk is. The Hulk is still Bruce Banner. People forget that. Where did he come from? He's an evil side because Bruce Banner was abused by his father. And he's that anger that developed into its own entity, like a multiple personality. That's what Hulk is. He's pure anger and rage. That's why he's unlimited. When he gets madder, he gets stronger. People forget that. Hulk could really take out even Superman when he gets that strong. That's hence the World Breaker Hulk, who can who took out the Avengers and the X-Men. Like, you cannot contain the Hulk. Many years ago in the 90s, Doctor Strange had to take him and put him on another planet. That was a whole series because they separated that entity from Bruce. And then, it was uncontrollable. So then they had to reunite him when he came back to Earth. So, it's from his past abuse of his father. That's where they delved into it in the Immortal Hulk, because technically the Hulk can't die. That's another thing. He will never die. He's immortal. Yeah. So,
that line when Bruce is like, I shot myself in the mouth, and the other guy spit the bullet out.
Yeah.
So, I literally can't end this nightmare. There's no way out.
Yeah. Rocco says, Hulk versus Wolverine, never shall Bruce Banner only Hulk. It's a Hulk that can't go back.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Raging.
But John has a solution. Yeah, they could break the current Hulk by killing off his son.
Oh, I hate
just
that.
Have She-Hulk delete him.
What the heck?
Have She-Hulk just ask the Kevin bot to delete him. She could do that.
That was so dumb. He looked. What the heck was that? That was not Scar. Scar is supposed to be a bad. If anybody says Scar might be a little bit more trim, but he's a badass, long hair and everything. This thing hanging out with this weird. What the hell was that? I don't know.
I know.
I was so angry.
Yeah.
No.
But there's a good solution. But I like that solution.
We don't want to see him again.
Instead of watching the interesting story of how Hulk has a son now, we had to watch freaking She-Hulk complain about men and how her life is harder than the Hulk's life.
I know.
Boo-hoo.
You see, people forget Hulk, how he went to World Breaker Hulk. They killed his love. His son survived, but his wife she died. That's why he went. Yeah. So it's
Rocco, I like that. I'm always angry line. Reminds me of my high school days listening to My Chemical Romance.
Hulk is listening to Papa Roach as he's driving up. Suffocation, no breathing. He's getting into his mode. Cut my life into pieces.
This is my last resort. Oh my God. But these tantalizing prospects could bring in billions more at the box office, which they need desperately, while allowing Hugh Jackman to put up his definite stamp on Wolverine as the MCU introduces more mutant characters. Exactly, right? You have to give it to him if you want to at least bring back something for revenue to make better Marvel movies and hire better writers and better directors instead of the crap that you've been putting out for the past 6 years. So
I don't know. I think you're asking too much there.
These are my
Let's be honest.
shorts.
Jackman has been in 2 rated R films that did amazingly good. And he proved that you can do rated R films, that he's been in 2 of them. So Logan and then Deadpool Wolverine, and they both killed it at the box office. So he proves you don't have to have. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And hey, Gourd King, the Gourd King is here. How's it going, man? Nice to see you, dude.
Hey.
Good afternoon, Gourds and gals. Good afternoon.
I mean, what the 2 R-rated movies say about that is that Disney's whole philosophy of trying to make movies for everyone is stupid. And you have 2 rated R movies that kids can't go see unless they're with a parent or whatever. Right. So the demographic isn't as open as the other movies, and they still did better as your movies that are open to everyone. So it tells you that trying to appeal to everyone doesn't work. Those 2 movies make it a fact.
Yeah. Because long gone are the days of Disney being family friendly. Long gone.
Oh yeah, 100%.
As we've seen for several years now, and it just proves that Disney has to adapt because yeah, these stories are for, I don't want to say a slightly older audience, but for older kids, right? If you're going to slap an R-rated label on it, yeah, parent you being, accompanying and whatnot, that's why it gets the rating that it does. But yeah, let the nice little cartoons be for the little kids, and then something getting into like PG-13, kind of like R-rated, like Deadpool, Wolverine, and whatnot for for basically like the teens, the older teens, the nerds like the rest of us, and all that, and just just I don't want to say segregate it, but section it that way, and it's going to work, right?
Remember DC a few years back, DC had great cartoons, but they were rated R, but they were awesome.
Yeah.
DC was doing adult cartoons. I was like, oh, wow, these are, and they were really well done. And, so, I mean, yeah, comic book fans want to see the comic
DC was doing fantastic stuff with the Justice League Unlimited, Batman, the animated series, Batman Beyond, which is still the best sequel series I can think of.
Yep. I've said this for years, is that Disney should have had the model like Cartoon Network, where they have Adult Swim, where everybody knows who that demographic, what that's for, and it's on late night or whatever, and then you still have your kids programming, so you could appeal to everyone in a way like that without having to like pigeonhole yourself and to make something trying to get everybody's attention. It's like, that's impossible. You're never gonna please everybody.
No.
Yep.
Well, back in the day, Disney even had Tron Uprising, which was a short-lived, excellent animated series.
Yeah.
We'll never see continued.
No, we won't.
Like Disney After Dark. I know that sounds like softcore or something, but like, or Disney Dark, or just Disney Dark, or Disney.
Disney After Dark. I love that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds a little nasty. Yeah,
it does, because
the name of a rock band.
Hey, Minnie, get back on the pole, will ya? I got $5 ready on this. Oh. God.
There's a bargain.
Oh my gosh. Disney bucks.
Yeah, your Disney bucks. Those are weird. Books outside here.
I know. Right? Oh man. But Marvel, jeez, I can't get that out of my head now. But Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige addressed the possibility of recasting Wolverine in the future during an interview last summer. So while Feige acknowledged that the character will eventually see a new actor in the role, he emphasized the challenge of replacing Jackman's iconic portrayal. Right, because I mean, once you're really cemented in a role, you just can't
change.
Exactly, you can't just switch it out, right? You can't. There's no way. Because Jackman, if somebody were to attempt to do a Hugh Jackman as Wolverine impression, it would be a pretty big mistake, Feige said. In the decades to come, I think it's inevitable that the character will be reinterpreted. If that happens, it would have to be a very different and bold reinterpretation. Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a different interpretation. Bold?
Maybe do something daring and out there and go back to his comic book roots. Find an actor who maybe not as short as like 5'3" or 5'4", but maybe somebody 5'6", 5'7", but muscled, like a bodybuilder. That would look like Wolverine in comic books.
Yeah, we could do it like Lord of the Rings, how they did camera trickery to like make the hobbits, and they had like the two pairs of actors, and you have, you could do some sort of trick angles and stuff to. Sylvester Stallone's tricked the world for years, making people think he's taller than he actually is. That's a perfect example of a short king that's gotten away with it that we didn't know. He's been tricking y'all for years with he's standing on a milk carton right underneath the camera. You just didn't know. He's wearing platform boots. He's wearing
because you know what? Because in Deadpool and Wolverine, when he actually gets to comic accurate height Wolverine, right?
Hilarious.
Where he just hops off the bar stool. I'm like looking at that and I'm like, okay, it doesn't really interpret well on the movie screen.
On screen.
Yeah,
No,
they've got to build up to it. They've got.
I know, right?
Or at least in Secret Wars, they have to like fight, the comic book accurate version again. Maybe and we get a full-on fight scene with it.
Yeah, right.
Fastball special, and like he just gets thrown like 25 miles. Ding!
Yes,
just disappears into the distance. Team Rocket. Little short kings blasting off again. Ding!
Yes.
Wow, that was a real fastball special. We'll never see him again.
Nope.
There he goes. It'll take him some time to walk back.
Oh yeah. Oh, he landed in the lake. Oh, too bad he has an adamantium skeleton. He'll never make it out of there now. So, oh my god.
He can't swim. He just has to wade out.
Yeah. Oh god. But that's the thing, right? It's like, okay, because in this case, comic accurate. Oh boy, I'm gonna be careful how I word this, okay? Because I know a lot of us, definitely want, at least some comic accuracy in these movies, right? Like, for example, what we were talking about before with Nova, right? And in this case, like what I said, when you got comic accurate Wolverine, that's like, that's in short and all that kind of stuff, because he is in the comic, and I'm like, no,
he's 5'3".
No,
so
exactly.
Yeah. That's why I was saying find an actor of 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, and that would work.
Still small.
Okay with
that's
that,
my
right?
height, but it's not like 5'3" is pretty tall.
Yeah, and then have it do the shots, angle it to where he's always on the lower of the slope, so it makes him look even smaller. They could film it in a way where he even looks even smaller. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, So
you can get him close enough, and then trick people the rest of the way.
Right. Trick people the rest of the way.
Yeah. Oh, movies are all about tricking people. When you break it down to it.
Look, I'm tiny enough to be a stool.
Right. Are you sitting on Wolverine again? I don't like it when you sit on me, bub.
Oh man. But but you can't just you can't just replace Hugh Jackman because now he's made this role iconic, and I mean, if you reinterpret him or make it a very you can't just make it very different and bold reinterpretation.
Yeah,
right? You just can't because when these X-Men movies came out in the mid 90s, I think it was like 95 or something like that. Boy, like that's a man. Thinking back, that's a long time ago, 30 years ago. And you've had now kids that are at least in their 30s now that have, more than likely watched a lot of these X-Men movies and stuff like that. You can't just boop. Hugh Jackman's too old now. We're gonna have to replace. You're gonna have to find a really damn good replacement, and it's gonna be so freaking hard to do because we're all used to Hugh Jackman.
Kind of like the James Bond treatment. I mean, everybody got used to Sean Connery, then Roger Moore, then Timothy Dalton, and so on and so on. It's like after a while, you will have to recast, but you have to find somebody similar appearance.
Exactly.
We haven't had a Bond since Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
because I don't count Daniel Craig as James Bond. He was never James Bond to me.
Hey, that's me. And Appion's kids are in their 30s.
Yeah,
we ain't never grown up. Exactly. Oh man, replacing isn't that hard. James Rhodes.
Oh man! Oh, don't even get me started on how dirty they did War Machine.
Yes,
I think out of all the characters in all of Marvel, War Machine probably got done the dirtiest.
Yes, he did. I will full on support that. Yep, he did
because he was literally just a prisoner of war for like 4 years while a fake Skrull was pretending to be him in freaking the Civil War and everything. So the roads that broke his legs, it wasn't. Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
so that wasn't Rhodes that went to get the Infinity Stone in Endgame. That was just a Skrull pretending to be War Machine.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you really think about how stupid that is.
It is.
Oh, replacing. Okay, I see what you're saying, John Peterson. No, yeah, when they replaced
he's talking about
Terrence Howard. Yeah, because he wanted too much money.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you ask for a raise.
See, but they handled it good in Iron Man 2. Like, they had the line where he's like, I'm different. Let's get over it. We're moving on. You know, it's like, that's kind of funny. They have to have a line.
Yeah. But I mean, his side of the story is like, you know, he really went to bat for getting Robert Downey Jr. in as Iron Man. And then when he asked for help, everybody just basically ignored him. And next thing you know, he said he was replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
he was done pretty bad.
He was. But still, the industry analysts and fans agree. As long as Hugh Jackman is interested, Marvel would be wise to keep him. But then again, this is Marvel we're talking about. So, you know, hopefully they actually have some brains. So, as
long as the money is right.
This is Marvel you're talking about.
Exactly. Exactly. This is the Marvels that we're talking about. Did they do anything right? Well, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, yeah, that's right. And now we have Thaddeus Ross too. Exactly. Where they replaced
recasting that.
No, they didn't. No. Full on did not. So,
I mean, they recasted the Hulk, recasted Ross.
Yeah.
The list.
They can recast Bruce Banner, no problem.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Now, sadly, they had to recast him because of the death of William Hurt.
Yes,
sad because he did such a good job as Ross. I really liked him as Ross, actually. So let's wait and see. How is this going to turn out?
Yeah, and technically, we also have Bruce Banner. Yeah, that's true too. So yeah. But they even recasted me. Yay! So,
technically, they kind of recasted Scarlett Johansson with Leolina in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's like,
yeah, that's right.
They're still talking about bringing back another Black Panther. That's still in the rumblings, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. They hinted at the end of the last film about his son. So T'Challa, he's the son. So I don't know. They can.
2 hour and 15-minute movie with Black Panther in it for 10 of it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But we got a surprise also on top of that, because apparently with Captain America Brave New World coming out, ticket sales is on par with the Eternals.
Oh man, what a high bar.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And it's not like they're not trying. I go to Walmart, there's tons of toys and everything. Like, they're really pushing advertising on this, like through the yin-yang. But it's
are they really?
Oh,
there might even be like a Marvel Rivals thing, I think, with like buy a movie ticket, get a red Hulk skin is what they're trying to do to get. And like, I might even buy a ticket just for the skin from the game. I don't even care about the movie. That's
man. Buy a ticket, we'll give you a Captain Falcon figure.
Yeah,
because they won't sell at Walmart.
Yeah, I'll make a video where I buy the ticket, get the code for the Red Hulk skin, then throw the movie ticket away on camera. Just send it to Anthony.
Oh yeah,
Mackie.
There's a movie here too. No thanks.
Yeah,
Anthony Mackie, just be a dick. Bought a ticket, Anthony, and then show him the video, and he watches me just crumple it up and throw it in the trash.
I know.
Yeah, I got better things to do with my 2 hours, like play a video game.
Yep, it's true.
I really want to see Red Hulk chase Falcon around for 2 hours.
Yes.
Because he's not going to be a fight. It's going to be run away and try to outlast him until the temporary syringe. Because that's what it's going to be. Is the Red Hulk transformation will be temporary on like a timer. And so Falcon will have to be like him against the clock and just, you know, if he can outlast him, basically run away from him until he transforms back. Because he's not going to beat him up. You ain't never going to convince me he beats up the Red Hulk.
Well, he's not going to beat him up, and also if he grabs him, he's dead. He can melt antimatter him. He gets so hot. Hello,
Yes.
like he can melt him in
I mean-
seconds. Like,
I mean, if he doesn't rip your arms apart, he's gonna like basically, instantly combust.
And he
it.
doesn't have super strength, so if he grabs
Yeah.
the shield and then Sam tries to fight him on the shield, he'll just rip his arms clean off with the shield to take it.
Right.
Like, give me that, you little puny little man.
Yeah, as he decapitates him with the shield,
Oh, and it'll be like U.S. Agent. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
But I mean, comparing this to like the Eternals, I mean, even with having Angelina Jolie in this movie, thinking that it's going to make it even better,
And Salma
it's like,
Hayek. Oh.
and
Yeah.
Salma Hayek. Oh God, yeah, I know, right? Oh my God, but
He gets
it's
killed off
reported-
within like the first 15 minutes.
I know, it's so dumb.
self-advertising. Salma Hayek's
Oh.
clearly in the movie.
Yeah. But it's reported that the pre-sale tickets for Captain America Brave New World are on par with that of the Eternals, which opened up to $71 million. Yeah,
That's something to brag about, though. I mean, should you
apparently,
do you really want to brag? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess it shows how bad a shape the MCU is in if they think that's a bragging
know.
point.
And no wonder they want to probably keep Hugh Jackman for 10 years. But the
Hugh
Eternals,
Jackman and Robert Downey Jr.
yeah, because they're desperate now. You can kind of see it now. Eternals is considered one of the MCU's biggest busts with a $402 million box office gross, and there will not be an Eternals
Ooh.
2. Thank God. And recently it was
Such
learned
a
that
shame.
Yeah. Oh, I know. So sad. And recently it was learned the same producer behind Eternals and Captain America Brave New Worlds is exiting Marvel. And it's also reported that Brave New World has gone, like we've discussed, multiple reshoots. And the budget, the ballooning budget, is $350 million or more, which is higher than that of the Eternals. Oh my God.
I think it's going to be closer to much more.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking over 400 million, more than likely.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't 450 to 500 when all is said and done.
Yeah. Let's see. They just Angelina's going to be in it. Yeah, she hasn't been on my radar since Hackers. No, she was in the Eternals. Yeah, she was in the Eternals.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree. I still think she looks good, but that's just me. Yeah.
She basically played Wonder Woman, Marvel's Wonder Woman.
Exactly.
Yeah,
just like the advertising of Carrie Ann Moss in that Hank Lloyd show. Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, she's all on the front poster and she gets killed in the first 5 minutes.
I know.
Brilliant bit of marketing there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She's there as a bridge to the story about a giant hand in the ocean. Pretty sure it's cameo.
Oh yeah.
That's insignificant. Yeah.
The giant celestial hand you can see from space that nobody on Earth seems to care about.
No, but it's going to be addressed in this movie.
Sure.
That's a secret invasion. Aliens can't be real. It's like, have you looked around? Have you left your house before?
The Earth wasn't
tried flying or sailing across the ocean.
The Earth was an egg for a celestial cosmic being, you idiots.
Yeah, do me a favor, pull out Google Earth right now, and what do you see when you look at that ocean? What is that? Slap your dumb ass.
I know.
That looks like a giant hand coming out of the ocean. Yeah, it does. And what is this area over here? New Asgard. Yeah, slap your dumb ass.
I know.
And don't forget, the snap happened. People were gone for 5 years. That happened from Thanos, which is an alien.
Yeah. I mean, what invaded New York?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And like and in Thor: Love and Thunder, New Asgard was a tourist location where tourists from around the world come and visit the statue of Mjolnir, all broken.
Exactly.
Like there was tourists. And then the guy in Secret Invasion is like, aliens can't.
You probably have a Facebook page. Asgardians here. You know,
like, where
you got a rock
for the past
monster
20
and an
years?
alien bug creature on a couch playing Fortnite.
Yeah,
what more do
awesome.
you need? Oh my God!
No.
So
Rocket Raccoon. In Endgame, Rocket Raccoon was on the like the board of Avengers or whatever, a talking raccoon, and then they had the audacity to be like, aliens. That just seems far fetched. I was like, I want to slap you right in your face.
You have two alien cyborg women. One blue, one is green. Like, God's
Captain
sake.
Marvel. They watched a woman fly. Okay, yeah, there's too much.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. That's like Puerto Ricans. Oh, you meant the movie. Yeah, exactly. We did. But the following tickets have gone on sale last week. And I checked my local movie theaters as I tweeted Captain America Brave New World. Movie theater are pretty much empty. Yeah. So Cosmic Book News boosted this. Barely any of the seats sold whatsoever. Nobody's gonna watch this.
Buy the ones near the door, so it's easier to get out of there.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Yes.
No, I mean just the whole concept of the movie just sounds so boring. Like 2.5 hours of Falcon flying away from Red Hulk. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Playing keep away. Avoid getting hit, or you're dead.
Rocket,
he's from
Rocket
Earth, but
Earth.
he's still a talking raccoon. That's not that's abnormal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't really find talking raccoons.
Yeah, you don't see that.
Shoot
He
firearms.
was created in space, so that's the last film they did.
Oh man. If the rumors are true, the Hand is where the government gets their hands on adamantium. Okay. Interesting. It wouldn't surprise me if they actually did that. It wouldn't.
That's actually a smart way to finally utilize it for it just being sitting there and doing nothing.
Yeah. Right. So
it's like the Venom symbiote just sitting in Peter's closet for 2 weeks in Spider-Man 3. Like it had no motives, no plans. I'll wait until I'm needed and just sits there,
just chilling out.
Just play Fortnite. But we get a report from Luis Fernando on X, who covers box office news on X. And he tweets, Captain America Brave New World had its pre-sales kickoff on Friday at US box office. After 2 days of pre-sales, although nowhere near Quantumania, which opened up on the same weekend in 2023, Captain America Brave New World is currently 1.4 times better than the Marvels and probably other movies. Like, oh my God, wow, this is gonna be so
it's better than some of our worst movies. That means it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's number one.
The bar is so low.
Yeah. It's number one of the bottom 5 box office earners.
Yeah. Yes. And of all the past failures, it might be the best. Like, okay.
Oh man. Now with 30% less suckage.
Weird flex, but okay.
Now with 30% more suckage. Less suckage. We don't know. But
they literally need to make so much money for America to do anything for them.
If their budget approaches 500 million, that's like you have to get like 3 times or what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, God. 3 times that or something to break even. 1.5 billion.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, because they've definitely spent at least 50 million on like marketing. Because I've definitely seen commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like,
but Fernando goes over the Captain America Brave New World's pre-sale ticket numbers, who says ticket sales are nowhere near Quantumania, which opened up at 106 million, but at least it's performing better than both the Marvels at 46 million and Joker 2 at 37.6 million. 2 of the worst comic book movies in history. At least it's doing better than that. Fernando also says tickets are falling short of both Black Widow at 80 million and Due 2 at 82.5 million. But yeah, Captain America Brave New Worlds has had its pre-sale kickoff on Friday. This is so gonna tank at the US box office, posted Fernando. Yeah, after 2 days of pre-sales, although nowhere near Quantumania, which opened up to the same weekend in 2023, Captain America Brave New World is currently open 1.4 times better than the Marvels and Joker 2, and on par with the Eternals, and not that far off from Black Widow and Dune 2 after the first 2 days of pre-sales.
So a Captain America 4 is barely doing better than a deconstruction sequel to Joker.
Yeah.
Eternals movie made by a director who's never directed anything really like that.
Yes.
And then Black Widow, a prequel that came way too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 10 years too late.
But wait, but Marvel has finally gone from suck to blow. Exactly.
Man.
This is Padawannabe. Oh my god. This is so good. This is so good on so many levels. I love it. Yeah, so but Fernando goes on to compare Captain America Brave New Worlds to the first Captain America and Thor films, which had $65 million openings, but when inflation is factored in for, it's more like 90 million, with hope that it could beat Shang-Chi at 75 million, another Marvel bomb. And oddly, Fernando says Brave New Worlds will have good word of mouth, which isn't the case at all right now. And he says, keeping the same pace in relation to the other films, Captain America 4 could be securing a 3-day opening above both Thor and Captain America, the First Avenger, and could even challenge Shang-Chi's 3-day opening, which was higher than the Eternals thanks to positive word of mouth and the Labor Day holiday boost. But that was Labor Day. That's summertime. Similar to what Captain America 4 will also benefit from, especially on Sunday, posted Fernando. No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not. It's not even close because this proves what a movie can be. The other one is, oh my God. Why don't people understand
Wow.
this beyond me?
And then they're going to go on to blame Deadpool and Wolverine. Get
out
of here.
Yeah. Fernando also thinks Captain America Brave New World getting released after Deadpool and Wolverine is a good thing. I could actually argue the opposite, as Deadpool and Wolverine actually reminded fans about Chris Evans, who is now reported to be returning to the MCU along Robert Downey Jr. in Avengers Doomsday.
I mean, how stupid do you think people are that we forgot, like, in a couple years? Like, that's kind of a dumb statement. Oh, Chris Evans is around again. Oh, yeah. It's like, people aren't really that stupid.
Oh my God. But Captain America has an advantage none of those films had. It's coming right after Deadpool and Wolverine, which certainly brought Marvel back to several casual viewers' radars. That alone could help Captain America 4 achieve stronger walk-ups than its comparisons ever could.
He should have put disadvantage. Wrong words.
This is not.
You're missing a word there. Dis. Before your advantage, sir.
Because if you think this guy can take the place of Chris Evans as Captain America, no, you're a moron. You're a complete and utter moron. Yes.
I mean, if he took the super soldier serum, maybe. But then, even then, he's not the same person. He hasn't lived through the same things. He didn't grow up the same as Steve.
No. He didn't.
Actually, he's already a good character in on himself. Falcon is already an excellent character. We don't need to remake him in the image of Captain America.
No, we don't.
I don't understand the concept of that. I don't know why they did.
I don't know I either.
To keep up with the current Marvel comics.
They should let U.S. Agent truly become Captain America,
or Bucky Barnes.
US,
I mean,
Bucky's the one who should have taken it. It would have made sense.
Yeah.
And guess what? He had the arm. Plus, he was a super soldier. He had serum.
Exactly.
He'd be able to catch that shield where his arm wouldn't be ripped off. But for some reason,
he's white. That's why they can't.
Goodness.
I mean, he is a he is a murderer. He has been killing people for decades.
But it would have given him a good redemption arc.
Yeah, redemption story.
It would have grown his character. It's what they did in the comic books in the 90s.
Yeah, you could have a whole poetic thing where it's for years you were the sword, but now you are the shield.
Yeah.
You will defend instead of be on the offense, you will be on the defense.
Exactly. And because Bucky and Steve were they were the bestest of friends, that he would honor Steve's memory by upholding his values of what America should be.
And he fought in the wars.
They're best buds. They went to World War. They had similar adventures, similar experiences.
Yeah,
exactly.
Even after he watched a video of Bucky killing Tony's parents, he still defended him.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. And because Bucky knows exactly what fascism looks like by fighting against the Nazis with Steve, right, in World War II, and being used by the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Well, remember, they warped his brain. He was brainwashed completely, so he had no idea what he was doing. So,
yep. So, and Falcon hasn't. He hasn't.
Yeah.
He's just basically a G.I. Joe with wings.
No, but I agree with Pop. He's a great character. Falcon is it, and I think Mackie did a great job. He is. He does great. But no, he doesn't need to be Captain America. It's so dumb. I'm like, no.
I mean, it's great dialogue when he can refer to Ant-Man as Tic Tac. Like, yeah, that trick's not going to happen twice.
No. Or what about when Tic Tac kicked his ass? Or what about when Spider-Man kicked him and Winter Soldier's ass simultaneously?
Yep. Captain America wouldn't have let that happen.
But he's going to take on Hulk, Red Hulk. Yeah.
Right.
And Juan Garcia. Quick question. Did Marvel stop printing Absolute Carnage Omnibus?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think they did. Yeah, wow. I really don't know that. I don't know. Have to search around. I guess they're one. So, but yeah, this is oh my god, this is going to be so good on so many levels. But as pointed out by Fernando, Captain America Brave New Worlds opens on President's Day weekend, where he thinks it will benefit for the movie. However, he just said ticket sales are nowhere near Quantumania, so that says President's Day weekend is meaningless. What matters is if the movie is any good. Yeah, and it's not going to be.
You could still buy an Absolute Carnage Omnibus on Amazon. I just checked.
Oh, there you go.
Still available for purchase.
There you go.
There you go, Juan.
Like $16.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not
one
bad
that I saw. Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is, oh boy, I cannot wait until this comes out, because this is.
I have only one question. I'm going to ask people: is the actual Hulk in it? Does the Green Hulk fight the Red Hulk? No. Okay, then I'm not that interested.
Exactly.
If they say yes, then I'm interested. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I want to see the Hulks fight.
Yep.
Maybe maybe Sam is just holding him off until Banner gets there or something.
Yeah. But that won't probably even happen.
Or we get like Hulk and his son, Hulk and Scar versus Red Hulk. That would get me excited.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see that happening. I think what will happen is that this will crash and burn. Disney executives will get so desperate that they might just turn to Trump's Hollywood ambassadors for help.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Can you imagine?
I say that as a joke because I don't see that happening either.
No, I know, right?
I just think it's hilarious that we have ambassadors to Hollywood now.
Yeah. I mean, what is that got to say?
And
right?
will any studio heads utilize those ambassadors and their knowledge and experience?
Well, if they're not even keeping to the source material, no
knowledge.
No.
Oh my god. I know, that's hilarious, man.
It's like, well, who is it? Sylvester Stallone, John Voight, and somebody else, a third person I forgot that was like nominated by Trump to be Hollywood ambassadors.
Oh, so Wendy points this out. Yeah, this is Disney. They would have She-Hulk save the day.
Well, there is
that's
female
true.
Israeli superhero or something in the movie. Maybe she'll be the one that saves the day.
Maybe. Yeah.
There's like some Israeli superhero or something. I don't remember what she's supposed to be.
Sabra.
Yeah.
But she won't even
Dunder Mifflin and Sabra.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Whoa.
And yes, transform that like button and subscribe before you roll out to all R1, says Thetazoid. Exactly. So
I just looked it up. It's Sylvester Stallone, John Voight, and Mel Gibson.
Right. Yeah. So
those are special ambassadors from Trump to Hollywood.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
Yeah.
Good old Mel Gibson. He's never done or said anything controversial in his whole life.
No, never. Not
once.
Not drunk.
I can't
not
think
in a
of any. Can
drunken
you?
tirade.
No.
Yeah, Hollywood will listen to them.
Perfectly normal. So
wow.
Perfectly normal. But
we live in a world where Trump has to appoint ambassadors to Hollywood.
I know.
Just sit back and enjoy the ride, everybody. This is going to be a crazy 4 years.
Exactly.
I have morons on my payroll.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. And hey, Watcher X, how's it going? Yeah, the Mad Max actor. Yes,
yeah,
Mad Max.
Mel Gibson.
However,
he's redeemed himself in his past, and I stand up for Mel. Mel is a man who actually speaks against the corruption in Hollywood and the disgusing stuff going on.
However, his most famous movie has to be What Women Want, where he could read women's thoughts. Just a great.
I enjoyed it.
That's
nothing creepy or sexual about that idea.
No,
a man having that godlike power.
Oh yeah.
They did a modern remake where it was like a woman thinking, and she could see hear men's thoughts. I'm like, oh no, honey, you don't want to get into our brains. The disgusting, you'll never get out.
If they did that now, I could just.
They did. No, they have. Like a year or two ago, they came out with
they did that now. They would make every.
Yeah, they did it with like a woman having like men's thoughts. Yeah, it's called like What Men Want or something. It's like, do you really need a movie about this? What men want, sex, the end, credits. It's not that hard. It's not like a super complex being. You're trying to figure out what is the nature of this beast. Sex. No, that's all they want. It's not that complicated. Movies. Who?
I feel like a burger. You know?
Yeah.
Man, I wonder how many miles to the gallon that car gets. You know?
Yeah, really.
Like we're simple beings. We just want a good meal.
Yeah.
Possibly, appendages in our face. You'll know what I'm talking about. And a good show to watch with a beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. So, but anyway, seeing how we're a little over the mark, and that's okay. Before we sign off, Tom, you got anything that you want to push before we go for the day?
Not much. Really keeping quiet here. I'm just working on my book. Hopefully by the end of the month, get that done. Selling a lot of video games and just trying to make money to go to Europe. That's my goal. I should have my visa here soon. I've already applied for it, or not visa, my passport. And I want to go to Europe in March or April, hopefully, just for a couple of days to a week. It's one of my dreams. So I'm looking to get stuff on the channel going in the new month. I want to get this book published first. This is my number one priority. This is my career as a photographer, and I want to get this done. So, and I might be working on some projects with some other fellow artists here locally. They want to collab with some stuff. So I'm like, okay. So the channel is I want to get Horizon Zero Dawn on PC because I want to stream it. I can't seem to be streaming off PlayStation 4 is kind of 720. I don't want to do that. I'd like to do 1080. So I'm looking to rebuy it again here on the Steam, and I'm going to start streaming that because now with the movie coming out, it gives me an excuse to play through it again. It's such a good game. So it's so good. So, but besides that, not much else really going on the channel right now. So,
alrighty. I like this. Yeah. It would be called What Women Don't Want to Hear.
It'd be an absolute nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't imagine. That would be a hellscape. That's a horror movie.
Well, how do you write women so well? Well, I pretend I am one, and then I write 2025 logic. I like Vince's, though. How do you write women so well? I take a man and remove reason and accountability.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That sounds like a Jack Nickerson line.
No, there's another movie recently called Chaos Walking with Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley. And on a planet where they can the women can read all the men's thoughts. So it's kind of like in a sci-fi world. Like Tom Holland's thoughts were he wants to kiss Daisy Ridley so she could see that he's picturing them making out and shit. And she's like, stop thinking that. And he's like, what? You know, and it's like, oh, I know you're thinking
speaking
about
of
us.
movies,
I'm not safe anywhere.
By the way, Nosferatu and Sonic 3 is now digital, so I'm going to be watching them here in the night tonight. So I found it. So they're online now. Yay.
Oh, I'm going to have to actually watch that movie now, Appion. That sounds hilarious.
Which one?
The one you were talking about
Chaos Walking. Yeah.
Chaos Walking.
Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland. Yeah.
And
they dragged poor Mads Mikkelsen into that shit.
Yeah, man.
It's like he's such a good villain, but then they put him in that movie. It's like, oh man.
That's where I thought it was, Vince.
Yeah, and that's why we all thought it was a Jack Nicholson line because it fit him so well.
Exactly. Pop Culture Republic, what do you got going on?
Oh, let's see. Well, I'm slowly thawing out over the week, and I will come up with new stuff for my future live streams.
There we go.
Monday nights, Wednesday nights, just pop culture driven discussions about all things pop culture related, movies, TV shows, comic books, anime, Korean dramas, anything that I generally enjoy and like to talk about. Saturday afternoons, I tend to talk about just comic books. And that's pretty much it at this point.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right on. And Appion.
Are you classified as human? Negative. I am a pup.
I am frozen pop.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Brr.
Yeah. It's cold in here.
And you can go
in the atmosphere. I can't believe I just quoted "Bring It On." You guys didn't know. What's wrong with you guys not knowing your cheerleader movie lore? What kind of channel is this?
I'm sorry.
We'll leave that up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
What do you got going on, man?
So every Sunday on my channel here, Appion, we watch Farscape. We're working on season 2.
Yes.
I'm joined by Pop Culture Republic, or Frozen Pop, as he's known these days. And then Carla Burton and the Padawannabe, who people might have seen in chat. He's on the panel, and we just commentary and watch 3 episodes of Farscape every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And then we talk about it for a little bit after. And that's pretty much it.
Excellent series.
Yeah. And then Two Guys Talking, my second channel, just videos uploaded. They're not really live shows, just little discussions if people want something to listen to. Talk about movies and shows on that channel as well. So just subscribe to both and subscribe to everyone here. And I'm done.
There we go. God, Ice P if he were black.
I could feel the wrap it up button. I could feel Mike was going to the wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Maybe. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, so that's it for the show. Hope everybody had a good time. There's something I'm thinking about
Books,
maybe trying
magazines,
books, magazines. Oh yeah, well, I suppose
Sword of Eden. Happy Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's that have Sword of Eden.
So I probably should do that if I can. Yeah. So yeah, in the chat for any of you new people out there, if you take a look in the chat, that there are links to certain things like Fifth City Magazine, which is like a cracked or mad magazine of the time. And when you subscribe, you get a patent pending foil hat that you can wear to ward off all the outside conspiracy theories going on, that you can go ahead and wear while you're reading these magazines. So, and if you go ahead and use the coupon code CRC, you get 10% off of their subscription, which lasts a whole entire year for you to peruse through. And if you also check out their website, you can pick up a free issue as a sample to look over. And if you enjoy it, go ahead and get yourself a subscription. And yeah, and because I did actually change it, Al Nickerson, who at times frequents this channel as well, he's got a couple of books. This from the man that's worked over at Marvel and DC and Archie and MTV and Sesame Street and Nickelodeon. And yeah, and if you go ahead and also check out his channel too, because he just recently put up an animation that he did with somebody called what was it, Joey and the Dinosaur. So it was kind of like a pitch, I believe, for a series. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And if you go ahead and check out his website over at swordofeden.com, which Vince nicely put up there as well, you can go ahead and get yourself the first 2 books of the Sword of Eden and Sword of Eden Shinobi, and show some support to an independent comic creator. And if you're lucky, because some orange man, he got in on the 20th, you can go ahead and get yourself limited edition 2024 cover. So even though it's 2025 now, and get yourself a limited edition cover. So there you go. So hope you guys check that out. So that's pretty much it for the show. Thank you all for being here.
Wait. Hold on. The man is so modest. You're too modest on yourself. I gotta explode into this because this man works his butt off for everybody. He did a great show a couple of days ago, 4-hour stream just for Scrapper. It was amazing. Oh my goodness. It was brilliant. And so many other shows from the past. This man brings you stuff that other channels aren't bringing you. He tells the truth about it all, and he has fun doing it, and he has us crazy people on here as well. And don't forget, he's a graphic designer as well. So if you need any graphic designs done at a reasonable price, check him out. Definitely check out his channel. And also, he has a store with tons of good materials, which I really got to start buying myself once I start making actual cash on my career. Posters and mugs and so many other things. And just subscribe, and share this channel. Really worth it. Let's be honest. You guys are here because you love it, because this man gives amazing stuff and allows us crazy people to be on with him. So much appreciated from this end. And yes, definitely subscribe, and share.
That's right. Because on this show, we can say boobies. So
boobies.
Yes.
Tickle bitty.
In my face. And if you guys can, transform that like button and roll out on subscribe, because I'd greatly appreciate it. And so with these people right here on their channels, go check them out as well, because they are equally as fun as me, and they're the only ones that can tolerate my existence. So, and and hello. And hello to you, Snortapoopus.
Barely.
Hello.
Snortapoopus. Now there's somebody that probably lives in the old Northwest Territories. Is big old Snortapoopus. Yeah, he can tolerate it. No, it's too cold for us. No.
Tiggle bitties. That's right. So
Tiggle bitties.
Tiggle bitties. So to everyone out there, stay tuned for these people's shows, and for the one hopefully coming up on Friday. And people, we will see you out there. And remember,
be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!